Hey, how's it going, everybody? I am TCG Kindred. Um, Welcome back to, I guess, day one recap. Yesterday we spent all day yesterday uploading cards on the TCG Player. We uploaded all of our pitch black bulk. Trying to sell as much of it as I can. 10, 15 cents a card. Still more than I'm going to make per card. Uh, Selling it in a bulk lot on eBay. We also uploaded all of our playable trainers and playable Pokemon that are currently like in the tournament meta right now. I did a lot of research and kind of watched some streams and everything and kind of picked up on the cards that were very viable right now and I pulled them. So we listed all of those yesterday and yeah, we got that done probably like the middle of the afternoon and by like midnight, we had 9 orders. So we had 9 orders to fill today. Um, all in all, it was pretty successful. Um, I put pretty much everything that was like tournament or the playable stuff. I put it at market price um, because I'm kind of playing around with it. I don't really know like how high I can push the envelope as far as how much I can actually charge for these cards. Uh, Going into it now, I think I should probably be charging more than market, especially if I have a good amount of them. Um, but that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to play with. We didn't have a bad day. Um, just we had some expenses to do because we had to get some more stamps and extra ounce stamps, and then we also had to send an order via a bubble mailer. So we had to pay for that through uh gosh, I can't think through pirate ship. So yeah, um all in all, like I said, was a fun experience. After we get through with this video, I'm probably going to turn on my live stream and I am going to be listing a bunch of cards onto eBay. Uh my main inventory is essentially going to be on eBay. Pretty much the only thing I am going to be posting on TCG Player is going to be like when new sets release. I'm going to put like the new sets, bulk, doesn't matter, common, uncommon, hollow, non-hollow. I'm going to put it on TCG Player because it's going to move faster. And ultimately, I'm just trying to get it out the door. Um, 10, 15 cents a card, still more than I'm going to make selling it in a bulk lot. And then I'm also going to be putting all of the playable trainers and things like that onto TCG Player because most people that play the game, they'll buy on TCG Player because you can get it for cheaper price. And I would much rather, obviously, I want to try to push what I can make as high as I can on TCG Player. But if I can just quickly flip it and get it out the door, great. The only downside, obviously, with TCG Player is the quickness as far as getting paid. Obviously, you have to wait essentially 2 weeks for an order to confirm, and then your payment will get uh, started, and then it takes a couple days, and it's like this whole like step by step thing that just takes too long, honestly. But it is what it is. It's just kind of what you got to deal with if you're going to sell on TCG Player, and that's really kind of the best place to sell at least this type of stuff, the bulk and the playables. You can sell them on eBay, but you got to make play sets and ultimately, I feel like it just kind of works out to about the same amount that you're going to make. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm by no means an expert, so I'm kind of trying things out. But right now, that's kind of my business plan going forward is to just put like playable stuff on TCG Player, put collector stuff on eBay where I can get a premium for it. And also, eBay's, it's got the integrated shipping, track shipping. So that's nice. And there's just a lot of things on eBay. I can use Card Uploader, upload pictures. I have my scanner, which we'll be using later to upload all of these cards. So yeah, I mean, like I said, we do have some expenses. So the numbers that we're going to show as far as our profit and everything isn't going to be super great because we had to buy some stamps and stuff. I didn't buy a lot because my goal was to not have a lot on hand as far as stamps go because I'm hoping to not have a ridiculous amount of orders on TCG Player. If I keep getting like a really good amount of orders, then I'll probably just have then I need to up my prices, which is fine. I will do that. And also, if I ever do run out of stamps and I need like an emergency backup really quick, there is a site called TCG Quick Ship. I've used them before. They're a pretty nice site. Also, the person who's was running it, I've talked to them. They were really helpful, really nice. But you can go on there. It's the same price as eBay as far as the cost to ship. It's 78 cents. Um, and it's tracked shipping. The only thing that they charge a small fee. It's like 12 cents, I think, per order, unless you buy their little subscription plan, which will give you free fee insertion or free fee, however you want to do it. Anytime you uh, ship something out for a certain number of times, it's you don't pay a fee, so you're just paying the 78 cents or whatever it costs per ounce that you have to send. But it's tracked. Unfortunately, TCG Player will not honor that, at least to the best of my knowledge. But I guess at least it will be tracked, so you have your own peace of mind. You can give your customer peace of mind because you can give them the link to look at it, and so they can see where it's at and everything. And if there ever is a dispute and they say they didn't get it, and you go and look and you see that it's delivered, you could. I mean, obviously, you're like I said, TCG is probably not going to honor it, but you can make sure to reach out to TCG Player, show them like on your side that it's delivered, and just be like, hey, you know, I don't know if this person has a history of doing this. If they do, on my end, it's showing delivered. Maybe it can work out where you don't have to give a refund, or worst case scenario, it will, uh, like they'll put like a note on the person's account for if they continue to do this and they see a pattern. But that's a long term, you know, help. But I do like TCG Quick Ship software. It's really nice. You can just upload directly. You can upload your pull sheet directly to there, and then pull all. And it's got this whole pull mechanism where you literally click pull, 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 so you know you're always pulling the right cards, and you know you're pulling the right number of cards. And it's actually a really cool software. I think that if it would ever get honored by TCG Player, it'd be really great to use. I mean, it's as close as you're gonna get to tracked shipping without it being integrated into the site. But if they ever did integrate TCG Quick Ship into the site, that'd be great. So, but yeah, we're going to stop going off on our little tangent, and we're going to go through our orders a little bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of tell you was sold and everything. I don't want to DOS anybody's address or anything, so we'll just kind of just be staring at me while I go through it. I could next time I'll probably write the names down and everything, but we had 9 orders yesterday. First order we sold to Kenny. He bought 9 dark bells from Pitch Black, 4 shadowy darkness energies, hollow Pitch Black from Pitch Black, bought 4 Gwens from Pitch Black, and 1 Dunsparce Pokeball pattern lightly played hollow from Prismatic. He bought all that for $2.72, and we made $3.35 in net after fees. So that was a pretty good one. And then let me go to the next one. I don't know why my stuff is being all weird, but it is, and I'm not a fan of it, so I apologize. Next up we have David. He bought 1 Litwick Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black. He bought 1 Nickit Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black, one Primarina reverse hollow from Pitch Black, and one Shuppet reverse hollow from Pitch Black. Bought those for 60 cents, 15 cents a piece. Uh, we netted $1.51 on that order. Next up was Brian. Um, he purchased three Picky Pecks reverse hollows from Pitch Black, three Trumbeaks reverse hollows from Pitch Black, and three Toucannons reverse hollows from Pitch Black. He bought all that for $1.35, and we made $2.16 after fees from that one. Next up was Mary Ann. Mary Ann had a little bit bigger of an order. She got two Mega Excadrills EXs from Pitch Black. Bought those for $1 a piece, so those were nice. Bought one Spiritomb Hollow. Bought one Sacred Ash from Destined Rivals. One Koraidon Hollow from Pitch Black. One Switch lightly played from Mega Evolution. Another Switch Reverse Hollow from Mega Evolution. Two Drillbur Reverse Hollows from Pitch Black. Uh, Bought one Mega Kangaskhan EX, the promo, for 94 cents. Bought one Duskball Reverse Hollow, lightly played, from Surging Sparks. One Lily's Determination from Ascended Heroes. And one Dawn from Reverse Hollow from Phantasmal Flames. Bought all of that for $5.17. After fees, we netted $4.17. Not bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go through this one. We'll just do them in order. This was our biggest order. It's not the biggest order we've ever done. It's actually like the second biggest order, I believe, that we've ever done. But we have an order for Jared, who is definitely a tournament player, or at least a player. You can tell by the cards that they got. This was the order that I had to send in a bubble mailer. So I hope it reaches them safely. But they bought three Mega Excadrills EXs from Pitch Black, $1 a piece. So that's $3. They bought six Pokepads from Perfect Order. They bought one Pokepad from Perfect Order, Reverse Hollow. They bought two Night Stretchers from Ascended Heroes, two Reverse Hollow Night Stretchers from Ascended Heroes, three Dawns from Phantasmal Flames, one Dawn lightly played Reverse Hollow from Phantasmal Flames, four Bonnettes from Pitch Black, four Poltergeists from Pitch Black, four Shuppets from Pitch Black, four Delmise from Pitch Black, four Telepathic Psychic Energies, Hollow Foils from Perfect Order, four Sinistras from Pitch Black, four Picky Pecks from Pitch Black, four Toucannons from Pitch Black, eight special red cards from Chaos Rising, four Team Rockets Petrels from Destined Rivals, one lightly played Team Rockets Petrel from Destined Rivals, four Trumbeaks from Pitch Black, four Dark Bells from Pitch Black, eight Jumbo Ice Creams from Phantasmal Flames, and one Air Balloon from Ascended Heroes. That was 80 cards. Yeah, 80 cards. Got all of those for $16.64. After fees, we netted $14.10. We'll go over what we actually made because we had to send that in a bubble mailer, and it was $5.89, I believe, to ship it through Pirate Ship. So we obviously netted a little bit less than that. Next we had Nicholas. Bought one Night Stretcher from Ascended Heroes, one Boss's Order from Ascended Heroes, and one Meowth EX from Perfect Order. I knew that card was going to sell the moment that I put it on, and I put it at market price, which was $2.23. I had a thought to put it at higher because I knew that was a very, very viable card in comp decks, but I ended up just settling on market price. So you live and you learn, and next time we will probably put it at higher. But they got that for $2.66 altogether. We netted $3.29 on that order. Next up was Jason. and Jason only bought one Spirit Tomb Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black for 15 cents. We netted $1.12 on that one. Next up is Michelle, and Michelle bought one Primarina Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black and one Spirit Tomb Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black, both for 15 cents each. They got both for 30 cents. We netted $1.25 on that order. Next up was Blaine, and Blaine got one Litwick Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black, one Miraidon Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black, one Miraidon Holofoil from Pitch Black, and one Backtrack Badge Reverse Hollow from Pitch Black. 4 cards for 60 cents. We net $1.51 on that order. And I believe that is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep. All right. That is all 9 orders. We've actually got like 4 orders already that have come through for today, but we will fill those and do those tomorrow for the next one. We'll go ahead and switch this over and show you guys the profit screen. I'll have to update the headers at the top um, in the meantime, but let's zoom this in a little bit. So we had 9 orders. We sold nothing on eBay because we didn't post anything on eBay. So we sold 9 orders on TCGPlayer for a total of $32.46. It cost us $5.89 to ship that bubble mailer. And then we bought 20 forever stamps and 20 extra ounce stamps from the post office when we went and dropped all of that off. And that cost us $22.20. So total is 2809, and expenses so far. If I could type, that would be wonderful. It's not hard, David. There we go. We'll make this red so it can be clear. And there we go. So we made 32.46 in profit on TCG. We spent $28.09 between the bubble mailer and also buying some stamps. So all in all, our profit is not super duper great at the moment. Obviously, we'll go ahead and pull up the wonderful calculator and do this. We're doing it live. So 32.46 minus 2809. Our profit right now is $4.37, which I know, right? Like it's a lot of money. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll have to figure that out. But anyways, that is what we are currently at right now after everything is all said and done. We shouldn't have to buy any more inventory stuff or, well, not inventory stuff, any more things to ship for a little while. Hopefully this will do us unless we just go crazy on TCGPlayer. And if we do, then we'll just have to buy more stamps. I just don't want to have a bulk amount of stamps sitting around because I don't believe that I'm going to sell like a whole lot on TCGPlayer. Um, I imagine it's going to be pretty steady, and I'm okay with that. Worst come to worst, I can always use TCG Quick Ship. It's going to cost me about 12 cents more, which in the reality of things, we're talking pennies, but pennies do add up, especially when you're dealing with mostly bulk. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just buy a bunch of stamps at one point, but right now I'm fine with just buying them 20, 40 at a time. But yeah, so the plan for the rest of the day is we are going to upload this video onto YouTube. Then we are going to switch over and turn our live stream on. We're going to clean our scanner and we are going to post some cards on eBay. I just picked this box to start with. I have some vintage Pokemon cards to list. I also have some Naruto cards to list. I also have a whole lot of um, uh, vintage like Tops cards, the movie cards for like Mewtwo Strikes Back, Pikachu's Vacation. Also have these the sticker cards that we're going to post. We've also got character cards like Charizard, etc. So I don't know if Card Uploader will read them. I remember reading that they would, but we'll have to see. And if it doesn't work, then we are going to have to do those manually, which means I will just skip over them and do those separately, like on my own time, probably. But yeah, so that is going to be the plan for the rest of the day. I do have some bulk lots still up on eBay. See if there's any offers that I can send out or anything to anyone to try to get those sold. I know I may end up not selling them at kind of the price that I'd like to sell them at, but I really just want to kind of get income coming in, especially because, like I said, TCG player, it's like 2 weeks or whatever before you get like any significant like income to constantly start flowing in. But it can be kind of nice because you can start getting paid like every like 4 days if you're getting consistent orders or whatnot. It's just getting through that initial 2 weeks of dry. Yes. But yeah, so appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're new here, drop a like, hit the subscribe button if this is something that you're interested in. We're going to be seeing how far we can take this TCG business, starting from the ground up. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm going to be learning all along the way. And if this is something that you're interested in and you want to learn as well, feel free to come in anytime I am streaming. I will be live streaming probably about 5 days a week at least. Pretty much anytime my wife's at work is when I'm going to be working myself. So yeah, feel free to come in, ask any questions, just chill, relax. Might even do some gaming streams at night because I do like to play games. I don't want to just be 100% focused on the business all the time. I like to give my brain a break. So, but yeah, thanks again for listening to me ramble about Pokemon cards and business. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day and look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Take care.